What's going on, you guys? This is Zach here, bringing you guys a rant video finally. Some of you guys may have seen this one coming. Basically, I'm going to be talking about something that I wanted to address from my Breaking Benjamin upload. Basically, if you guys have seen, the comments section of my, Breaking Benjamin new album video, you guys knew that it was kind of a total mess, but I had some of the comments deleted, so you can't really go back and see them. But because I just wanted to get rid of some of that mess. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna discuss, and I'm starting to get a real high opinion, not just on the rock community, but on the Breaking Benjamin community too. I don't want to have to assume if somebody is a Breaking Benjamin fan, I have to assume that they're an ignorant SOB. Because when I was a big Breaking Benjamin fan, I wasn't. I was fine with everybody. But dare I say that their newest release is not their best, because by all means, I don't think it is. I personally thought Phobia was their best release. And for some reason, if I don't praise Dark Before Dawn, and if I'm not like, oh, it's the greatest album ever, well, then, somebody gets all, well, then I don't know what to say to you. When I talk about bands like Demon Hunter and In Flames, I usually never have a problem with people. And this is actually not the first time this happened. Because if you guys have seen my Breaking Benjamin, my Dark Before Dawn, my thoughts on Dark Before Dawn, like over a year ago, that video got its fair share of dislikes, but I don't think it's as bad as the last one. So basically, I have established that I know what kind of people Breaking Benjamin fans are. They're not very pleasant people, I hate to say it. And I really hate saying that because Breaking Benjamin was the first band that I've ever gotten into. And it's kind of sad to see what the fan base is like. We got idiots in the comments section, saying, oh, how do you not like their newest release? Now, I didn't say I didn't like their newest release. I just said I didn't like it as much as, all the other ones. And that it's a highly overrated album and a highly overrated band. When other bands I think deserve more, attention, like Demon Hunter. But, that is a problem with a lot of people. Like, people think that, Dark Before Dawn is Breaking Benjamin's best album, right? So I know what's going to happen. Whenever they release their next album, those people are going to say, that one's the best album. So it's all in a matter of what's new. Oh, this is the newest album. It must be the best album. That's usually not the case at all. Because I feel like I've liked these guys long before they were popular, but now that they're popular, everybody says, oh, the newest album's their best, because a lot of people let the music community, or the music media, for that matter, spoon feed you and basically tell you what music to listen to. Oh, if you didn't see this band on the TV or the radio, then I guess they just don't exist. No. How about you actually go and get some time and actually look up different bands? Because, I've had some people that are like, oh, how do you know all of these bands? How did you find all these bands? Because I actually searched them up. And that's what a lot of people need to do. And you can't just, like whatever was on the TV or on the radio or something, not like something that's real well known. Because if you're one of those people that only like music that's popular, then you're letting the music media spoon feed you, and you really don't have a legit taste in music. You just let, whatever is on the radio tell you what music you should listen to. But yeah, and you're probably like, Zach, where are you going with this? Basically, it's about Breaking Benjamin because they're becoming more popular. And, these people think that, the newest album's the best, and you know it's gonna be like that even when their next album comes out. You know, when it comes to Breaking Benjamin. So yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I don't think Dark Before Dawn's a bad release, but granted, I don't think it's their best. But I'm not here to talk about whether if I think Dark Before Dawn is either bad or good. I'm talking about the fan base and the ignorance in the fan base. Sometimes you take a lot of heat for talking about certain bands, and I guess you could say that's why I don't talk about Breaking Benjamin too much. Well, guess what? I'm gonna review the Breaking Benjamin discography. So yeah, and I'm gonna share my opinion and not worry about what those ignorant idiots think. The ignorance in the Breaking Benjamin community just needs to stop. Because dare if I don't think Dark Before Dawn's their best album, you know, my opinion is unpopular. Well, now I am kind of a fan, but not as much as before. Like I said, I think Phobia is probably my favorite album. But now that these guys are popular, now like more people hear about them, and then they start out with their newest release and they just automatically assume, oh, Dark Before Dawn's the best album. Well, nobody had the nostalgia of this band like I did. You know, I was on the Dear Agony bandwagon, I guess. You know, and heck, somebody even said that the song Breaking the Silence was the heaviest track they've ever listened to, or the most epic, or whatever they said. You've got to be kidding me. Breaking Benjamin has made the heaviest song ever? You gotta be kidding me, man. I mean, seriously? I mean, okay, do you even know what death metal is? Or do you just not like it? Because if you're one of those people that are like, oh, Breaking Benjamin's so hardcore, they're so heavy, those are the kind of people that really don't like death metal, and they, you know, because it's too dark for them. Oh, well, what's the matter, Breaking Benjamin fan? I thought you liked heavy stuff. I mean, you claim that Breaking Benjamin has made the heaviest song ever, so what's wrong with melodic death metal and even djent metal, whatever. But, you know, they just think that they're so hardcore because they like, you know, these rock bands, you know, but that's really not the case at all. Because, you know, another thing too, I don't think Breaking Benjamin was meant for the screaming, because Breaking Benjamin cannot scream whatsoever. They don't really do a good job at it. I hate to say it. Now, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. I'm like, how do you not like the screaming in Breaking Benjamin? It's so heavy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, real heavy. But I think Breaking Benjamin can do without the screaming. I think if they got rid of the screaming, that'd be fine. Because he can't scream for crap. It doesn't really sound too professional. But, I mean, it's good enough. But if people think that Breaking Benjamin is trying to be is a metal band or trying to be heavy, that's stupid. I mean, there were some people, I remember there were some people that thought Breaking Benjamin was metal because of the screaming. Oh, wow. Screaming, you know, in one part of the song makes them metal. Then I guess any band can be metal. But yeah, guys, that kind of wraps this up. I know you Breaking Benjamin fans are going to give me a lot of hate for this, but whatever. I already established what kind of fans Breaking Benjamin fans are. And if I'm going to make a Breaking Benjamin video, I've got to be prepared. You know? So, with that being said, if you agree with me, you know, if you agree that, you know, with a lot that I said, and like I said again, I'm not against Dark Before Dawn, but it's not a praiseworthy album. You don't mean that. Yeah, I do mean that. It's not. So, yeah, please leave a like. If you did enjoy this rant video, because I really don't do rant videos a whole lot. So yeah, and also tell me guys your thoughts. You know, if you if you ignorant Breaking Benjamin fans, I should say, plan on leaving your comment. You know, don't even bother leaving a comment. Why do you even gotta leave a comment? Why can't you just get the crap out of the video? You know. Now this doesn't go for all Breaking Benjamin fans. Okay, I just want to address that. Because I know there are not all Breaking Benjamin fans that are like this. I'm talking about those real hardcore fanboy metalheads that claim that they're heavy and they're all that, you know. But anyways, just understand where I'm coming from. I know there's going to be some people that are watching this that just now discovered my channel. If you want to know a little bit more about my music tastes, I was once in the rock and now I'm in the metal. I still do like some rock. Like I like Breaking Benjamin's older material, some Linkin Park, and the band Red is probably my favorite rock band of all time. Yeah, that's my video for today. It's actually pretty early. Well, it's not really early. It's like 1, but that's early for me. But yeah, might put out my first Breaking Benjamin review here in a little bit. So yeah, like I said, leave a like if you enjoyed this rant video. Be sure to subscribe too if you have not done that already. And yeah, that kind of wraps us up. I'm out. Later.